At some point, almost everyone feels stuck in their career. Not necessarily unhappy, but not moving forward either. And it's easy to think the problem is external. The job, the company, the manager, but more often than not, the real issue is a lack of clarity. Most people never stop to ask what they actually want from their career. They follow a path that once made sense and then stay on it long after it stops feeling right. Another reason is comfort. Even if a role isn't fulfilling, it's familiar. You know what you're doing. You know how to perform. And leaving that behind feels risky. There's also identity. Over time, your career becomes part of who you are. So changing direction doesn't just feel like a job change. It feels like changing yourself. Fear plays a role too. Not always fear of failure, but fear of starting again. Fear of losing status, income, certainty. So people wait. They tell themselves they'll move when the timing is right. But clarity doesn't come from waiting. It comes from thinking, from asking better questions. What do I actually enjoy? Where do I add the most value? What do I want from my work now? Another mistake people make is confusing movement with progress. Changing jobs won't fix the problem if you don't know what you're moving towards. That's why some people change roles and still feel stuck. The biggest shift comes when people stop waiting for permission, because no one is coming to tell you it's time. At some point, you have to decide, to explore, to test, to take ownership of your direction. Feeling stuck isn't a failure, it's a signal. And the moment you listen to it, that's where change begins. Don't forget to subscribe and listen to others' stories and second acts in the next few weeks on the Not Finished Yet podcast with me, Mark Kennedy.